You might be wondering what this is that Kurt is sitting on. It is actually a cat grooming house that automatically combs your cat every time they walk in and out of it. Today, we are testing out the PawSwing automatic cat grooming house. This thing looks very interesting and it has a lot of pretty cool features. And so we're gonna be unboxing it and testing it out. It came with these instructions that show you how to put together, set it up, all that good stuff. Then you have a poster with a bunch of cats. So it was time to set it up. The building process was really simple. Instructions were pretty clear. You just snap everything into place. And Kurt actually got into it while I was building it, which is a really good sign. I didn't even have to lure him in there. So Kurt kept chilling in there as I set it up, and this right here is actually the combing feature. It has a little slide system where you can make it smaller where your cat can have an adjustment period. So we left it big and I put it in there, and it actually has a treat dispenser, which is what lures your cat in there in the first place. And it worked like a charm. You can fill the treat system all the way up with treats and actually set it on a schedule to drop at the same time every day, which is really cool. And this is the comb that brushes your cat. It actually mimics a cat's tongue, which is the most efficient way to brush a cat, and you can open it from the top. So that was the first day. The setup went smooth. Kurt went inside of it, but now we have to continuously make the circle smaller. And I actually found Kurt hanging out in it the next day.
Well, look who's in there. Hey, buddy.
So I loaded it up with treats and set it on a drop plan. And it was working like a charm. As you can see, Kurt kept coming out and he also kept going in day after day, and the circle kept getting smaller and smaller. And sometimes I would just find him chilling in there. I mean, he really loved hanging out in it.
It's getting smaller and smaller. I'm about to dispense a treat and see if Kurt will go through it.
We were actually almost to the smallest it could get, so I was getting kind of nervous. And as you can see, Kurt didn't go right in right away like he has been doing. It took him a while, but eventually, after wandering around for a while, he finally did it.
There you go. He's learning.
So the comb was actually starting to brush him now, and it was time for the smallest possible circle. And this was actually yesterday. Kurt was ready to go. He's always hanging out by this thing, but he actually didn't go into it. Other days he would go in straight away, and as it's gotten smaller, he's been a little bit more hesitant, but after he goes in that first initial time, he'll go in without question. But there is an adjustment period. As you can see, it's already collecting hair for not being on the smallest setting. And it does have plenty of give, so your cat's not gonna get stuck. And as your cat goes in and out, it rolls and collects the hair for you.
Oh, guess who's in here? I didn't get him going in, but I heard him. Hey, buddy. He went in on the smallest setting. It is the next day from when I tried the smallest setting yesterday, so it took a little bit, but he went in. I'm super excited to continue to use the auto comb. It's been handy for me just when days get busy. I forget I don't brush him every day. And this is a way where I know that he will be brushed every day. Your cat always being brushed is important because it reduces the risk of hairballs, as well as just makes your house cleaner overall. And thank you to PawSwing for sponsoring this video. And if you want to try a PawSwing auto comb for yourself, you can check it out with the link in the description.